This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. Here's Reeves. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Hero.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
To the inside. And that one's good. Hachimura.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
And it's Wiggins missing. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. And it's Doncic missing.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
A baseline J. And too long on the shot. Here's Hachimura. Inside. 8 feet away. Here's Hayes. Outside, James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
And Clark for the Lakers. The last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Wiggins. And so Miami again turning it over. Looking for their first basket of the game. Here's Los Angeles now. They've picked up 11 straight. Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Reeves can't hit. The Heat trail by 11. Here's Adebayo. Good work there as it goes.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Now here's Hayes. Pass to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. And it's James missing. Burks with it. Defended by Reeves. Here's Adebayo. Rebounded by the Lakers. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
Where? There's the killer two-handed slam.
And what a dime from Bam. He's really skilled at looking for and finding his teammates.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Now, here's Adebayo. Pass to Mitchell. That's tipped. Here's Robinson. And it comes off the front of the rim. Los Angeles leading by 13. Back to Doncic. The layup off target. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition tape foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. The Heat trail by 12. And Anderson has it in the corner. Pass to Jovic. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Over Finney-Smith. Jovic, no good. Vanderbilt inside. And he banks in the layup.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Lakers ahead, leading
19. The Heat.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "They're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Vincent's shot is good. But there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
And the Lakers making a change here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Lakers leading by 20. Pass to Hachimura. Stolen by Robinson. Fast break, here they come. Here's Larson. He's defended by Reed.
Timeout.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Show some love for the Lakers dance team.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Lakers ball.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And he drives in. Larson with the rebound. The Heat trailed by 20. Here's Hero. That shot misses. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Here's Doncic. No good with the layup. Pass to Anderson. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And Ware pulls it down. The Heat trailed by 18. Shot from free throw range. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Hachimura with it. Robinson picks him up. Reeves gets the bucket.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Burks. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Reeves. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And the Heat making a change here. And so it's the Lakers with it. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. And it's James missing. We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. To the middle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Vincent misses. The Heat trailed by 18. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Love the way Doncic reads the defense, feels it out, sees the lane, doesn't hesitate to take advantage.
And it's in there.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Here's Adebayo. Yes, that goes in. Adebayo's got 6.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
.43 seconds left here in the second. Back to Wiggins. Outside Robinson. Pass to Burks. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Doncic with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Pulls it from 20. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Heat trailed by 16. Pass to Ware. The rebound by the Lakers. Now here's James. Great touch on the 16-footer. 10 points for him.
Even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And so it's Los Angeles, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. And a wide open look for Hachimura. No good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Nice assist there, typically attacking with the scoring move. This time, Wiggins attacks with the pass.
The jump hook. Doncic, no good. The Heat trailed by 16, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Player standing out of bounds. That's a violation. Los Angeles ball.
Lakers leading by 16. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Doncic give you the full package. Superstar for sure.
90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Ware. That ball's ice feed that time from Wiggins. Ware's got 6 points.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Burks on the wing. Pass to Ware. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers ball.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Out to the right wing. And that one's good. Hachimura. He has 7.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Here's Ware. Miami again turning it over.
Heat substitution. Number 55.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Reeves. Here's James. And Ware pulls it down. The Heat trail by 21. In the corner, it's Robinson. So here's Burks. Over Hayes. Again, the miss by the Heat. And here's Los Angeles. Pass to Hachimura. Takes it from 10. Reeves outside. Here's the 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Burks with it. Defended by Reeves. Got a piece of it. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. By himself. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
And that one, good. Ware's got 4 this quarter.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
The drive by Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Ware, no good. Los Angeles leading by 23. And LeBron the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy.
Both teams will make substitutions. So it's Miami now. Pass to Adebayo. Over Finney-Smith. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Heat foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
52 seconds left to play here in the third. Down low. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. Finney-Smith's got 5 points so far. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Pushing it up. The finish. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect. You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
James with it. From deep three-point land. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over.
55. The Heat, 26.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Milton. That's a good one. Connect with a wide open look. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Finney-Smith with it, picked up by Love. Now Finney-Smith. Milton lays it up off the glass.
I like the play call, very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Basket good.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
And Milton's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to connect. Fires the 3. They get it back to the middle. Can't hit from in close. And it's Miami's ball. Here's Highsmith. Here's Larson. Vanderbilt defending. To the paint. Larson with the bucket. Larson's got 4 this quarter.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And the 3 off target. And here are the Heat now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And that one is good.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Vanderbilt with it. He's guarded by Love. Back to Finney-Smith. Lets it go with the 3. Connect. No good. Now the Heat with it. Pass to Larson. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Lakers leading by 23. Inside. And connects. Slams it in.
Rising up. Dalton connect.
Finney Smith with it. Shoots the three. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Pass to Milton. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
.146 left in the fourth. Here's Finney Smith. Connect. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And that's Connect's biggest weapon offensively. He's a knockdown three-point shooter.
To the inside. Here's Love. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Outside Robinson. Back to Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And the first one drops.
At the line for 2, Goodwin.
And both free throws good for Goodwin. Wiggins outside. Pass to Ware. Wiggins outside. Over James. And the shot no good, a bit short. Driving the lane. And it's blocked. Poked away. And here is Vanderbilt. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.